So recently, as I've went out there and talked about some of the other movies I'm very much interested in, such as the upcoming Universal Monsters shared universe, which is of course them going back to form to the classic films of the 40s to pretty much modern day where they actually did have a shared universe. Now obviously, one such thing that's kind of important this year is the fact that we are getting the brand new Mummy reboot starring Tom Cruise. Now this is supposed to be the kickoff to the Universal Monsters universe. But every time I talk about this with someone, or every time I post something about it, a trailer or anything like that on our Facebook page, it always comes down to people asking the question, where is Dracula, and is Dracula Untold part of this continuity? So I want to talk about that. Now, this takes a little bit of history. Originally, Dracula Untold was supposed to be the start of this shared universe. Now, the movie is obviously like 3 years removed from release. And by the time we get the new Mummy, it will officially have been the 3 years, which obviously makes you start questioning what happened. Now, what exactly happened was a bunch of setbacks. Essentially, the Mummy was supposed to start shooting when Dracula Untold came out, and was supposed to be due out either late 2015 or early 2016. Now it's coming out in the summer of 2017 due to numerous delays. Now, to make matters worse, when you look at the Rotten Tomatoes reviews for Dracula Untold, it sits at a unfavorable 23%. I myself reviewed it on this channel. Unfortunately, I had to remove it due to some copyright claims which are complete bullcrap, but I gave it a decent 5.5 out of 10, saying I liked the direction they were going and I could see what they were thinking, but it is a movie that had a lot of problems. So obviously, with that score, the amount of money the movie made, and obviously some of the, bad news surrounding this entire Monsters universe thing, it kind of faded away into nothing, although there were still mumblings that it was going to be officially the movie, and we would see Luke Evans back as the character. Now obviously, that hasn't happened anymore, and in recent conversations and interviews, he's pretty much said he doesn't think it's going to happen. But he does say that there have been talks, so as far as we're concerned, the official start is going to be the new Mummy movie, which of course is going to have Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, and a few other cameos are expected. Now they could, for some reason, come back in there, maybe during reshoots, maybe they shot a scene that has, Luke Evans as Dracula, and maybe he is back. Or they could do the, Incredible Hulk thing and just kind of add it in there and go, yeah, okay, that movie happened, we'll acknowledge it when it's time, but for right now, it's the same general character. Now, there is also the possibility Dracula can show up and it's a completely new character, and then you do a new Dracula movie in a little bit, but then again, you already have a Dracula that's out there, and people might be sick of kind of seeing the same character come back less than a decade later. So to answer the question, no, Dracula Untold is not part of this entire giant crossover Monsters universe, but he probably will show up down the road as a new character, completely unrelated to this movie.